not been okay. I talked in my previous vlog, which was a while ago, about what was happening, and you know, actuality is a lot different than possibilities, and I'm doing pretty shit right now, honestly. I haven't really done much of anything for the month. Like, I had one shift freelancing. I was incredibly anxious. For some reason, I cry when I go in public right now. I don't know why that is. I'm not crying like all the time at home. It's just more, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's not a good time. But when I talked about his condition and everything, my dad was not getting the help that he needed for his aortic aneurysm. And the thing that is really, really hard for me to mentally become okay with is that he finally went to get help. And they said he needed the surgery pretty immediately, but not like that day. He had lost a lot of weight. So they wanted him to take some meds, gain some strength, because the surgery has, you know, some pretty bad odds. You know, you're certainly not confident that you're coming out of it. So in preparation for this, they went in to do a catheterization and look for any things that needed to be corrected that could improve function and hopefully improve odds. And he coded and was intubated, and they tried to resuscitate him for almost an hour. To make matters worse, I hadn't been to the hospital in a couple days because it's a pretty long drive from where we are, and I had planned to go the next morning, and we get the call that he had an event, a code event, and that they were able to get him back the first time. And so we'd started the trip up there, and they said they would let us know. Well, an hour goes by, a little bit more, and the surgeon who would have performed a surgery called and said, "I'm sorry for your loss." And he didn't realize that nobody had told us. There's just always, loss is terrible, but there's always those one or two details that really just feels like it goes extra deep. They had talked on the phone earlier about possibly trying to put him on ECMO, and I knew how catastrophic it was if that's what they were thinking about doing. And the doctor was very nice, and he said he was sorry that he didn't get a chance to try to fix it, and I said, I'm sorry that I didn't make sure. I'm sorry that I didn't get him there in time. Sorry, I keep looking at myself on the viewfinder. I'm not used to this camera. For those of you who know my history, you know that I lost both my brothers, and my dad was the person who, apart from Zach, who I counted on, who I could call, who would help me with things. I don't want it to come out wrong, but everyone was kind of like really, really concerned with how my mom's doing. Of course, that makes sense. But it was like deja vu of like being a kid. And when my brothers died, I guess all these people around maybe didn't think that I could feel it as acutely because I was younger. And this time, all the care and nurturing went towards my mom for the most part. And then the few people that I reached out to were telling me, be strong for your mom, take care of your mom. And I'm like, it was such a weird thing to have people say. And there's never a right thing to say, and it's not the wrong thing to say. It's just everybody, and this continues a month later. For some reason, it seems like people expect me to be fine, and I'm not okay. I don't think that I don't think I need like, oh my god, she needs help, but I'm not over it. I'm not coping as best as I could be, and it's been a real eye-opening experience in terms of who actually cares and how people view loss and how people view me. I don't know if I'm explaining that right at all. It could make absolutely no sense, but I just needed one person who I reached out to not say, take care of your mom. I know I probably sound like resentful or bitter or something. It's just, you know, maybe it's 60-40, maybe it's 80-20 for my mom dealing with this and the care that people have shown her, which has been wonderful. But it felt like 1 and 99%. It felt like I was just part of the team that was there to help take care of her. And I needed something too. I don't know. Fred! I don't know. Maybe I'll look at that differently in the future, but right now it just feels like another weird thing. Hey! Hey! And also I feel like the floodgates opened, and I've really been pushing off like the sadness I feel about losing Menders all those months ago, and I feel like I couldn't hold it back anymore. So I've been feeling both, and yeah, I don't know, that's weird. Let me know if anybody can relate to what I was saying though. I don't know if that's a unique feeling, just because maybe it's just because I've went through so much loss as a kid and a preteen that I'm thinking back to that. But I remember when Eric died, my brother, I hid in the closet, and I stayed in the closet for hours because it felt like I was just standing and everybody was just moving around me. And as like a 11-year-old, that was really hard. And it kind of just, maybe it's just the trauma of all that. It just felt like I was right back there and I just wanted to hide. And honestly, my birthday is coming up and I kind of want to just go somewhere by myself for a few days. That's what I feel like I need right now. I don't know. I don't feel like talking to people. I don't feel like sitting around and talking about nothing. I don't feel like talking about the weather or the holidays or whatever. What are you eating today? I don't give a fuck. It's like all that stuff is so tedious to me right now And I know that my patience is thin, and I know that I'm still working through some stuff. Anyway, so that's covered. That's that. So I'm here. I do really, God, I'm literally a broken record. I do want to get back into doing more YouTube videos, and I don't think it's going to be like right after this I'm going to post another video. But once this vlog is up, hopefully I will upload some other videos within a week or two, not a month, because I know it's been a long time since I posted. And yeah, I don't know, I'm sure that I'll get better when it comes to going out in public, but right now it's just so hard for me that I'm really grateful that I haven't been scheduled more than that one shift right now freelancing, because it was tough. It felt, I don't know what it was a busy Saturday, and the moment that I walked into the building, it was a beautiful department store, and I just felt like everything just like stove up inside me, and I was like, I can't do this. And I didn't do a very good job. I just couldn't focus on being there. I couldn't block everything else out. So so I need to focus on creating more content, and you know, YouTube being a part of that, so that I can just earn enough income to make my car payment and stuff like that, and maybe go light on the freelancing for a while. I don't know. So I'm going to take this makeup off, but now I've talked for so long that I'm going to cut this real quick right here, and I will talk to y'all later. Yeah, so I am in my beauty room. It is, well, it's actually Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. It's like 2 in the morning, 1:44. My sleep schedule's all over the place. I want to show you guys this. Zach went in Target to pick up a pickup order. I got me this to match. This is the last cup I got, and the venti size, so he got me the keychain. Didn't ask for it, but I thought that was cute. I'm using the POREfessional Deep Retreat Pore Clearing Clay Mask. So the light spots are where it's starting to dry down. I just got finished putting this on a couple minutes ago. I really like this one though. I think I can link some Benefit products, so I will. I'm gonna try to remember to do that. But now they make it really easy to link products in YouTube videos. So any way that I can make that easy, if you want to check anything out that I talk about, I will. I can't remember if I talked to you guys about before anything with my dad had happened. I had the thought, but I don't know if I talked about it, but I really want to simplify my possessions. But here's the thing. I want to simplify most things, and that way my few maximalist categories like makeup, skincare, maybe Squishmallows. I have way too many. I don't know how it got so out of hand. It was like, it crept up, and then Zach would get one more and one more. And oh my God, let me show you the last one I got. We saw this in Cracker Barrel. It's a beet. And it's Claudia. Claudia the beet. But anyway, I want to go through all my possessions, like even including like all my beauty products I want to go through, but I feel very much like ready for a change, and fingers crossed Zach and I will be moving next year. I don't know if it's going to be January, July, or please don't let it be but December, but I feel like next year I think we're going to probably move. It's just some things have to fall into place and work out and improve a little bit, and my purest hope is that we can just get in a good spot and find somewhere that we want to live and feel a little bit more like home. That way I feel like really putting the effort into making it more our home. I think I'm going to go through or look in these drawers where the Squishmallows are, because I have some clothes in here, but I'm gonna show you one thing I already did. So I don't know if any of y'all will remember, I had some storage containers up under here. They were the old IKEA like shoe boxes, and I've been slowly getting these from Target, which are so much nicer. They're definitely different, but they serve the same purpose. But these drawers are just so nice. They're not creaky. So I started putting some products in. I think I probably already showed you my bathroom. This is my back stock of skincare. That's like my newer, definitely good backups. It's actually horrendous the amount of skincare I have at this point, and I'm not buying skincare, I promise, and I'm giving it away too, but my shelf is still pretty packed. You can tell it's a mess right now because I have been pulling products from this to take to the bathroom and use, but now I'm kind of on like a mission to decide what's going on with this little section right here. I don't know if I need to somehow use this for makeup storage, because ultimately I want the IKEA pack system, but it's so expensive. And I have this, but I would need to have like containers for each and every shelf. So again, it's another thing where I would have to buy stuff, and I don't want to do that. Like, I want a system where I can put all of these little organizer things that I have. But anyway, some of them could, but you know, I don't know. It's just, I want to start fresh. Like, my mind says you need the system, you need that storage system so that you can have a clean space to put everything in one section, because right now I need to like go through each variety of product. Like, I need to go through all of my primers, get rid of primers, group my primers together, see how many do I actually have, and then store them together. The problem is right now I've got primers in that drawer, I've got primers in that little spinny thing, I've got primers over there on the shelf, that spinny thing. Like, they're just kind of everywhere, and that's how it is with every single product, especially lips. They're everywhere, so it's just such a mess. And I totally have the time where I could take and literally just stockpile all of my products together and group them, but the problem is I wouldn't have a place to organize them all together. So yeah, this is my lot in life, to wish that I was better organized with my makeup and then I buy stuff to quote organize, but really all it is just a place to stick stuff. Right, Neville? Hey, little snaky tail. I love you. Oh, show him how beautiful. Okay. Well, he is beautiful. Also, I got this little stool from Aldi. This has been such a good purchase because it's low to the ground. This is how bad my organization is. I've put all lashes in this top drawer because I was literally just running out of places to put them, and it was big. These drawers are not good. This is a shitty drawer thing. Does not hold a lot of weight, so I can't put too much in these. But this is like a little tracksuit from Target. Like, you can see there's not even that much in these drawers, but I'm just going to, like, every day go through a section of something that I own. Closet, beauty room. I've got a few things of shapewear. Honestly, I don't like any of them, but one day I need to just try them on and see which is the best, which is the worst. I think I went through these recently. These are some sports bras, another shapewear, little Calvin Klein bralette. These are smaller, but hopefully I will be needing just this one, and this one are a little small right now. I'm hoping I'm gonna need them soon, but I'm not gonna hold on to them for too long. But yeah, just basically some sports bras. Not that many, but I do really want to get more active soon as I continue my like calorie deficit. So I don't want to get rid of those right now. Let me know if any of you have done this. This is my aspirational drawer in terms of, like, I have some lounge sets that these bralettes fit me. I just feel like they could fit a little bit better. I have some lounge sets in here that, again, it's like I fit into them, but they're a little snug. I need, you know, it's one thing or another. But all my lounge stuff is in here because, and this is something I really need to work through, I just don't feel like I look good enough to wear like cuter like lingerie and things. That's totally my hang up. Even like this lounge set is in here. So it's kind of like an aspirational drawer, and I am losing weight, but I'm taking it very, very slow. So it's a process, you know. I want to make sure I do it right, not fast. That fits right now. It's pretty and cute, and I didn't want to stick it just anywhere, so I stuck it somewhere it would be safe. Some sundresses. These are all Brammies. Is it Brammy, whatever, from Classy Network. I actually really do love these brands. I might get rid of this dress though. It showed like everything, but this little suede suit, I did a video on it. So freaking cute. I loved it. Gosh, this is another long clip already, but I'm basically just looking to see like what's in here, and is there anything that I know I can immediately grab and get rid of. But I don't think so. I mean, I'm not surprised. There's a few aspirational things in here, but for the most part, this is just bras, sports bras, some underwear, and then I have like sweaters that I can't hang up because they'll get all warped and stretched out and stuff. And then these I just haven't really had occasion to wear. The little tops are too small. I don't know if I'm ever going to fit in those because they were like super small, even though I got the same size and everything. So yeah, I think that drawer is okay for now. Basically, I'm going to keep looking and just checking sections and finding anything I want to get rid of. More so my closet is where I'm going to get rid of clothes, honestly, and I do need to go through that and do like another overhaul. But since I'm kind of in between sizes right now, like I have lost a little weight, but I'm still on that like really slow journey. So hopefully once things are too big, not just a little tiny bit too big, but you know, they're getting like substantially too big, then I'm gonna get rid of them. But not until, you know, I've hit like a good safe place and I'm maintaining. But I have lost 25 pounds. That's been over like months and months because I've taken it very slow. And then when everything happened to my dad, both times, when it first happened and then a month ago when he passed, I really backslid. So I've had some really big like setbacks in that arena, but still I've managed to keep 25 from where I started. So I think that's really good. And I'm doing it by a calorie deficit, and then I want to start doing some just like weight training, just like, you know, building my muscles up so that my body feels better and it does more, and I can be more active in a very, you know, in a whole lifestyle way. But not just to lose weight, but to take care of my body. I need to do that. Anyway, this is very rambly. This is a 15-minute clip. This was a bust in the drawers, but you know, it is what it is. One little spot at a time. But let me know if you feel like that. You ever feel like, oh my god, I just want to downsize. I even want to go through and downsize my kitchen. Like all this kitchen shit I have. Like, I can guarantee half of it I don't use. Anything I haven't touched since we moved here, it's gotta go. It's been 3 years. It's gotta go. I'm not done with this vlog yet, so I will see you again in a second. What's up, y'all? So it is, oh my god, I don't know the date. Tuesday, the 28th of November. So I honestly right now my mind is trying to figure out where these dark green sweatpants are that I have, because these pants that I have on are too thin because it's chilly. These are my nails. They are Lottie London. They're glue, oh my god, they're glue on nails. I usually use only the Impress ones. I honestly, truthfully started my period last night and I feel horrendous today. I plan to go run a couple errands. Like also the breakouts are real. I think there's one up there too. I plan to run some errands, but it was only a few things, so I asked Zach to just stop by the store on his way home. So I don't have to go anywhere, but I should probably do some things in here, but part of me is just like, no, you need to sit on the couch, relax today because you feel like shit. Part of me is like, but I need to do some stuff. I think I'm going to mostly just relax. But I thought I could put this vlog up, but I want to show you a couple of things. It's not surprising, but this month has totally gotten away from me, and I literally need to film tomorrow to post things for the last couple days of the month, like things that I should have done for November. I mean, it's understandable that I am not like, you know, filming all the time, but on the other hand, I'm like, dang, I really haven't done anything. So I have a couple things I can edit. So I think I'm just gonna do that, get that out of the way, clear my phone out a little bit of pictures and videos that I don't need. And also I have this, like you guys have seen the flowers that I did. Now the cats have started to pull them off the wall. So I took some off that were here. But now I'm thinking, I'm remembering when I was filming this way. Okay. I was filming before I put the flowers up, and I kind of like the way that it looks. So now I'm like, do I actually undo all of that and go back to how it was before? I'm also like, I'm really trying to be realistic because part of me just wants to move because I want to move. But part of me is like, okay, I need to answer this question seriously. Are we moving anytime soon? Because if we're not moving next year, I feel like it's time. But if we can't make it happen, you know, financially, y'all, you know how it is. Trying to buy a house, trying to find a place to rent when you have this many cats, like it's a problem. But I'm like, if I'm gonna be here for a while, then I want to invest in my space a little bit more and get my storage wall or something. I was looking up alternatives to it, and I don't know, let me know. Look, I was just about to end this clip and now I'm talking. But let me know. Basically what I'm looking for is something like the IKEA pack system, and I've looked online. I found some really good options at Home Depot for like $700 or $800, but the problem is their shelves. Now there is one that has like white drawers on the bottom, which actually is really good, but the problem is instead of shelves, I really want drawers, and I want them to be like, the height of the shelves is like this high, but I really only need like this high for storage. So I found a unit that has like 4 or 5 shelves, but you could fit 6, 7 drawers in that area. It's like if it was just that. And I love the way that the IKEA pack system has where you can get the complement, I think they're complement with a K, glass front drawers. So like in my ideal world, it would be like wide and on this wall, and it would be like open shelf, glass drawer, glass drawer, glass drawer, and then white drawers at the bottom. Like a lot of people do them. It's very common. It's not that inventive or anything. Like you could make that system more, you know, varied and appealing, but I like the simplicity of it. And it's amazing that as simple as that is, it's really hard to find. And I actually reached out to somebody locally who does custom cabinetry and stuff, and I gave them some like rough dimensions and like a mock-up of what I wanted, and they were quoted like $5,400. And I'm like, I'm sure the quality would be good, you know, some like solid wood, you know, some craftsmanship in there, but I just cannot do that. It's insane. On my budget, it's insane. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out, but I'm like, look, there's 2 things that I want if I'm staying here for, you know, a good long period. I want my storage wall, and I want that roving LG TV from that I saw on Amazon, the one that has like the rolling base and it's like a tablet TV thing. Like that would be so perfect, because I would put it like right here while I'm filming and while I'm doing my makeup, because I spend so much time in here. But I'm constantly moving around, so having like something like that I can move, you know, use it for YouTube, for movies, whatever, because when you spend a lot of time doing your makeup, if you don't, you know, do something else, an audiobook or a movie, I feel like it's just like partially wasted time. I know it's not, but my brain needs to be having something going on. So I don't know, But if we're moving soonish, fine. I can just make do. But if it's like I'm seriously going to be here for a while, then I want to improve upon the space and make it more like, I don't know, a little bit cozier, a little bit prettier, a little bit more, you know, enticing to spend a lot of my time in here, because sometimes I just want to, you know, be in my feelings on the couch. So, hold on. This whole vlog is just going to be me rambling, but look what I got. I got my P. Louise advent calendar. Look, it's so cute. Like, they really put so much, but this one, oh, it did work. Last night I was having trouble figuring out how to make all the lights work. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so cute. I love it. I mean, I love P. Louise. Last night this one was, I was having trouble making it work, but today it's like better. Oh, get out of there. I really spent too much money on P. Louise recently, but I've been eyeing, when this went on sale for Black Friday, I was like, oh my gosh, not the advent calendar. I pre-ordered that in September, but this brush set, I was like, this is beautiful. I really need to go through some of my other brushes, because I have so many that some of them I don't use because I don't like them. I have some brushes that probably need to be retired because they're old. The ferrule's a little bit loose, you know, a few hairs are coming out, like they've been used and loved. But then there's generally like a lot of ones I don't use a lot. Like, I don't use flat top foundation brushes that often, so I don't need to have more than just a couple. I don't know, you know, I pick and choose, but I pick 10% of my brushes and then I use those same brushes over and over. So yeah, some of them get overloved and then a lot of them just don't get used at all. So I need to go through that a little bit, and I still need to deal with this bin. Like, this is just how I showed y'all last time. Also, these are so beautiful. These are the Moira Starstruck Chrome Loose Powders. When I tell you, I can't wait to show these, but I guess I can since I don't want to do anything today. But these are beautiful. They're very finely, like, chrome loose powder is the way to put it, because it looks like it would be like, okay, this is a loose glitter, but they're so fine and the sparkle is so gorgeous. So I'm gonna have to use those soon. I just feel like if I was better organized and everything was like grouped together better, I could utilize my products better, if that makes sense. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But look at this. I'm a mess. I think I'm more assured after talking at you and talking to myself. I think that today is a day of rest and tomorrow is a day of work, because what I do a lot of times, my battery's gonna die soon. What I do a lot of times is I'll like half rest, half work, and then I haven't properly rested and I haven't properly done the work. So yeah, it's actually relatively early today, at least for me and my horrible sleep schedule lately, but it's only 12:20. So I think I'm gonna take care of my body today, get past the worst part of my period, hydrate. I feel thirsty, so I'm probably dehydrated, and then tomorrow actually film and stuff. And like I say every time, next vlog, that'll be better. So anyway, let me know if you want to see any other videos in December. I don't know how much I'll be vlogging. I'm not going to try to do Vlogmas, like daily vlogs or anything like that, but let me know, like, do you want a weekly vlog? Do you want makeup videos? Do you want anything? Just let me know. This battery's gonna die, but it is Saturday. I don't know what the date is, December 2nd or something. I had intended to edit this vlog, but the last few days have just been honestly a blur of not being able to sleep and then sleeping, and it's just like, ugh, it's awful. Also, if anybody knows what might cause you to start having like sudden, like shocking sensations through your lower body, like I'm talking waist down, like makes me like jerk. And I looked it up. You you know, that's dangerous to do, but of course I did it. And the most like, the least scary reason would be like stress and anxiety can cause things like this, and Zach thinks that I'm internalizing all of my emotions, which maybe I am, I don't know. Maybe that's how I'm getting through the day, but look at these bags. Look at I don't usually have like actual bags under my eyes, but honey, I do. So, I'm gonna edit this vlog, probably gonna be awake all night. So I'm gonna plan to edit this and put it up for you guys. And then you will be seeing the shit show that is my current life. Hey! Also, this is Baby. This is Baby, who was, hey, okay. Come on, it's okay. What are you freaking for? This was my parents' cat who was very attached to my dad. She was having a really hard time after he died, and she's doing better here. She doesn't, yeah. It's okay, it's just a camera. We felt pretty good bringing her here because we had like, you know, she was familiar enough with us, but at my parents' house, she was just like crying at the door. Like where he would go in and out the most, she was just sitting there waiting for him, and it was so pitiful and gut-wrenching. And she's doing really good here. She doesn't have that like familiarity of the door. I was worried, like, was it gonna go okay? I don't know. We really did not need another cat to take care of. We're like over capacity, but it is for the best for her, and actually it's gone really well, surprisingly well. So I'm just glad that that was an easy transition, or fairly easy. You know, it was bumps in the road at first, but yeah, she's getting along pretty well. You can tell I've been tired. Look at that. I usually don't have that much color under my eyes, but it's just, it's getting to me. Clearly I am, you know, going through it, but it's still so new, everything that happened. So it's understandable, but just hoping that, yeah, hoping I can get some rest and get on a better schedule. You know what I mean? Okay, that's enough of that. I hope you guys are doing really, really well. Let me know how you've been. My battery died.